Hey everyone, welcome back in. This is Pharaoh with Total Understanding Tarot. Thank you so much for joining us once again. We are here with your collective love reading for the week. So let's tap right into it. Okay, and we're back. Once again, I am Pharaoh. This is Total Understanding Tarot. Thank you so much for joining us. This is a collective reading for love. If you would like a personalized reading, you can check out the link in the description box below. That's www.TotalUnderstandingTarot.com. For all inquiries, you can find us on our official website. We will not reach out to you. We will not ask you for anything in your messages or DMs, so just be mindful of that. Follow us over on Instagram for live tarot readings. That's at Pharaohs Rise. That is our only page. Our Total Understanding Tarot page is no longer working. It has been disabled for quite some time now. So you can connect with us at Pharaohs Rise over there, okay? I hope you all have been having a beautiful weekend. Happy holidays to all that celebrate. Okay, making some major progress in Scorpio season, major transformations. So the energy has eased up a bit, but as you know, it's still pretty heavy. I feel like the more that the collective releases, the more that the collective allows themselves to slow down, the easier the process will get in terms of energetically speaking. You coming up against a lot of energetic resistance because you're still trying to go full steam ahead as if we were still in those summer months. Like, the seasons are changing, so the energy needs to be adjusted. So just be mindful of that in the ways that you can release some loads, some burdens. I'm feeling like some 10 of Wands energy, things that aren't really beneficial to you. It's time to reassess that. Pardon me. It's time to reassess that, okay? So let's tap right into our reading. Okay, I have the 4 of Wands. This one, okay, with the 10 of Cups, yo. All right, so this situation may, wow. Justice, many options. I'm getting once you transform your mind. I know it's very general, so just stick with me on this one. Just roll with me. Something is mentally being transformed for you to bring this in, because I want you to see this here. This is the Justice card. We know this is Libra energy. Libra energy is also associated with the Empress card. So this theme has just been coming up. The other sign associated with the Empress is Taurus. So that's also about your value. That's like being connected to the physical world, to the earth. Like, what are your motives for doing what you do? Your motives for getting into relationships with others. Like, so let me show you the spread. So is this spread? I'm really getting that some of you all are valuing friendship over romance. So with that energy, you're allowing yourself to take things maybe slower than you would have in the past, or you're valuing just authenticity between a person, just loyalty, and just a real I'm getting solar plexus, someone who sees your true worth. There we go. Because you're starting to see it. You're starting to treat yourself better. You take those self-care times, those self-care moments, those self-care days seriously. You've been protecting your energy and not being guarded, but just not allowing anyone that may belittle you or that doesn't completely see your value or appreciate your worth. You're not engaging in those activities. So your self-confidence has risen, which makes you see the value in others who can see the value in you. So it's just this energy of like, you have like all the high level commitment, all the wedding cards here. So yeah, maybe yeah, it's just this mental energy of the betrayals in the past. This was being mentally transformed, right? I said to stay with me, so here we go. It's just like it's something you're not trusting. You've been shown the direction to move towards, but you're just not trusting, just because maybe in the past you thought you were dealing with the Emperor energy, someone who was not only bossed up, but who appeared to care, who appeared to want you, who went after you like fervently, who genuinely pursued you, male or female, whatever, not whatever, like dismissive, but you know, wherever you stand in that spectrum, it's just like the energy of like, you have to remember that trusting yourself is the key to navigating successfully through this life. In order to be able to trust anyone on any scale, you have to trust yourself fully, and that you are able to make healthy decisions for your life now. You are able to make decisions that honor you and your growth. And I'm really getting this, perhaps you may be triggered by someone, I'm hearing charismatic, someone who exhibited these tendencies or these behavioral traits in the past, but they were tied to karmic situations. They were tied to just using that energy to lure you in and then discarding you. But this energy is 4 of Wands, it's 10 of Cups, is, I'm getting like this is a past life love, whatever y'all believe in, because some of y'all just be like, oh, whatever. I'm telling you, this is real. And so it's a balanced energy. Like this situation has this person has basically done the same healing work that you've done. They have done the healing work. They have examined their motives. They have and they are protective too. Boom, there we go. It's a mirroring image, you know. And I'm seeing the tower in the back of this. And the 4 of Wands, they're really highlighting that tower. So yeah, you like confusing yourself. Like you may be saying like, oh, I have all these options, but you know who you really want. Or it's like, oh, I don't know which way to go, but you know which way you want to go. It's like you're over analyzing something to give yourself more options, when you ask for ease, you ask for clarity, but you're muddying up the waters with all of this over analyzing, overthinking, I need more than one option on the table type thing. Okay. Yeah, super, super guarded. Leading to the 10 of Wands. We just spoke about like leaving those burdens, leaving those, and we got the Hangman here. So this is like putting yourself, yeah, clarified by the Hangman, like you are, the Hangman position is super beneficial for when you need to take a step back and reevaluate. You put yourself in the Hangman position to get a new perspective. That's why the Hangman is upside down. You need to see things from another perspective. But you're doing so much that you are literally running your energy, your battery dry. It's like you're overly defensive almost for no reason, fam. So we have the Ace of Cups with the 5 of Swords. With the 10 of Swords, everything is fine with the Fool card. So you're going through all this just to make a new start anyway. So why? Stop playing. Okay. We have the Death and the 8 of Swords, Scorpio energy. We're right here in Scorpio season. So it's transformation over you holding yourself back. It's transformation over you self-sabotaging situations. Putting yourself in place where you're not making a decision and you look back like, oh man, I really wish. All of that regret, like you worked hard for this. It's like almost like a too good to be true energy. And accepting the things that are gone in the past, accepting what has died in the past. For some of you all, my condolences to you. Maybe you have actually lost a partner or lost a friend to physical death, like actual transformation of the physical body. So allowing yourself to move on and to be happy and to know that you're still here, you're still alive, you're still breathing. There's I'm hearing that Abraham Hicks quote, there's great love here for you. So it's just allowing yourself to be happy, allowing yourself to love again. Nine of Swords with the King of Pentacles. Some of you all may be concerned about money. Yeah. This is that devil energy, like karmic energy in terms of that self-sabotage. It's like when something good comes along, you feel like, oh, I just ruined it, or it's too good to be true. And that's the karmic end of that. Because right here is we have the moon with the Six of Pentacles. So what's being revealed? It's being revealed that you may be considering an option that's not even a healthy option. You see what you want and it feels pure, it feels good, it feels like the direction, but there's something that is just so unique and different about it, something that's out of your comfort zone. That's why that Fool card popped up, because this is a new beginning. This is something new, not new in terms of how you think new is. This is new from the divine's perspective of you may not even be able to recognize this new start, or this partner may be so very different, but it feels really amazing to you. But you're still, that's what I'm saying, your value system, those roots that were just like really clenched in your being of what something's supposed to look like, what someone is supposed to have, how it should be, what is the most important thing. Some of you all with that King of Pentacles is like, oh, my partner has to have this amount of money, they have to have this type of status, and da 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 da. Yes, you want someone who is financially stable and who can take care of themselves and can be a good partner, but who are you to say that someone who is able to handle their responsibilities and can show you a good time is not enough for now? And who's to say that they can't level up or they would want to level up? But it's just this energy of like, because you probably had partners in the past who had all that. You know, they had the cars, they had the clothes, they had all this. But it was all this. Left you in your head all the time. Left you in a constant state of having to heal yourself or having to self-soothe. But they had what you valued at the time, so you got what you wanted. So this is a time of like a renewing of your mind and to just really see what it is that you want. You have the Wheel of Fortune with the Sun card. Yeah, it's time for a new cycle. It's time for you to live free. It's time for you to be your authentic self. It's time for you to step into this next part of the journey that you have worked for. Like, you literally worked for this. You prayed for it. You've done the healing work for it. You built up your confidence to expect the best. So what's going on? Star. The Seven of Swords. Yeah, and it's okay. Like, I don't mean to like beat the collective down and saying that like I said, we are in a human experience, so you're gonna have those times of being unsure, like, oh my gosh, what if I get cheated on again? Like, what if I get lied to again? Like, what if I lose everything? What if those thoughts are going to come? But all of those positive affirmations that you've started speaking to yourself, all of that journaling that you've been doing, all of that prayer and meditation can easily just rise to the occasion at this time and transmute those negative thoughts like, well, why not me? Why don't I deserve the best? Why can't I have the most amazing relationship that's passionate, that's fun, that's filled with new beginnings, that's abundant also? You know, it's not either love or money. You can definitely have both. It's just that for some of the collective, I'm feeling like maybe you're valuing status a little too much. And what you really want to see is the heart of a person. It's the difference from falling in love with potential. Now, potential is something that you just really have to feel and look down deep and see. You can fall in love with the heart of person who has their stuff together, because it's coming out Emperor energy, fam. Like, so whoever you're dealing with or whoever you're attracting in is a boss in their own right. So, okay, here we go. I was listening to Eric Thomas, one of his videos, and long story short, basically he was invited to a meeting with Warren Buffett. Someone that he knew invited him, and there were maybe about 15 other people there, and he said, he acknowledged, he was like, yeah, of course I'll be there. But he started to reflect. He was just starting to think like, okay, so why would they want me to be there? Everyone there is a billionaire. He's like, I'm not a billionaire. But he said, okay, I'm not a billionaire with money, but I'm a billionaire in something. And he made that connection. He's because he had enough self-worth to know that, hey, if I attracted this situation, I'm more than capable of handling it. So let's see where the wealth that I have, where is my value in this situation? And so it's just about saying, like, whatever this person is or whatever this situation is, it's like, they have a wealth of love and it's balanced. They have a wealth of emotional intelligence. They have a wealth of passion and it's balanced. They've transformed so many times here. They've weathered so many storms here. They fought some of the same demons that you fought and come out. So maybe y'all just look different, or different statuses, or genders. Maybe gender is different. Maybe some of y'all are seeing yourself with someone of the same sex, and that's just like blowing your mind, and that's kind of challenging for you to overcome. Or some of you all are or it could be the other way around too, you know. It could be you saw yourself as only being attracted to the same sex, and now here it is, someone of the opposite sex you're being attracted to. It's just like this energy of, it's not what I thought, it's not what I planned, but it still feels lovely, it still feels good. So let's see what else this time. Yeah, we have the Strength card. So there's 2 Leo energy cards popping out. Hold on to your truth. Hold on to It's getting a little cloudy. So yeah, some of you guys may be experiencing mental fog. I'm just hearing memories of the past, ghosts of the past type energy. And now the Tower makes his debut. I'm getting just when you, like, you're in this hangman position, you like, I'm not coming out. I'm holding on to what I have. I'm not letting up. I have what I need now. I'm not taking no risk. And the Tower's like, oh yeah. Well, this is about to be a situation that's either you're going to step up to the plate or you're going to let it pass you by. It's going to be one of these type of things. And these are major arcana. And what you're surrounded by major arcana here, and you're not moving. You're just holding on. It's just like you're not letting go. You're not allowing the enlightenment that has come through to just say release and just to let it all be what it is. You're not allowing that to happen. So we have Temperance with the 8 of Pentacles and the Star. There's a radical change happening, but you're not going to experience it alone. And your part in it is just to keep doing what you're doing. It's just to keep working. And some of y'all may be just overly working too hard. Like, just legit, just feeling like the only way you can usher this in is through your works. Like, the divine's not playing a part. It's so many major arcana here. And it's like, they're like, hey, we have a part to play in this also. We're helping you bring in balance. So some of y'all are just focusing solely on work and not really putting yourself in a position to meet people. It's like this energy of, you know, you want this amazing partnership, you want this amazing friendship, you want these things, but you're still just going to work then coming home, going to work or going to the store, get what you need and coming out. And it's just like, put yourself in a position to meet someone, you know. Some of y'all do online dating, and some people don't want to do that. Like, no one is telling you to put yourself in things that you don't, you want to step out of your comfort zone for sure, but if you don't feel drawn to that, that's fine. But no one's going to just find you in your home. No one's just going to happen to pop up in your workplace. Like, I'm sure there are romantic stories where things like that happen, but 9 times out of 10 you meet people while you're out. So we had a star card, Aquarius energy here. So this is like you being your unique self is what makes people attracted to you. You being your authentic self is not like, you know, on a first date or things like that. Of course, you have certain boundaries. You're not telling people your entire story and stuff. But at the same time, it's like you're not holding back certain things about yourself and your mannerisms. Like, just be your authentic self. Because if you're not your authentic self, then the person on the other side is going to be drawn to the character of you, to a particular persona, to the mask that you wear. So when you start to be yourself, it's like, whoa, who is this person? You know? And the same thing will be true for you, right? So just be authentic. Maybe somebody y'all get in the spotlight. Maybe someone that you're dating, or someone that wants to talk to you, or someone that you want to talk to is has a high status, or maybe a high following, or, you know, in a position of being seen here with this star card, or vice versa, you know. Maybe you're in a high status position and someone that you're interested in is not, or is something like that. Two of Pentacles with the Sun. I saw the Five of... You're not accepting help from the divine. You're not accepting this new start that you asked for. You're not accepting that this new cycle. They're trying to bring you to a new cycle. I'm seeing Ten of Swords left and right. Looking at the past and looking what could have gone wrong. Looking at who you think you should be with and who's supposed to be right for you. Ooh, let all that go and go be happy. Go be happy with some energy that wants you around. Go be happy with energy that's drawn to you like you're drawn to them. Not lingering in the past, you know? Because yes, you got to do your part to balance this thing out. The divine is doing everything they can on their part to bring in a new cycle. But if you're still stuck in the past, if you're still allowing yourself to be confused and just not getting out there and making moves and taking this new start and just like staying at home, watching social media, watching all these streaming services, what more can the divine do? You keep saying three of staffs, Three of Wands, you keep saying that, but that Five of Swords is like determined that was a lie. I'm just waiting for the divine. What, you waiting on your couch for the divine to bring someone to your door? You waiting at the job, hoping that your person is a new hire when you know you don't even date people at work anyway? So it's just like, come on, fam. It's really just a cover up because you don't want to get your heart broken again. All these reasons, all these illusions, all these excuses that you're giving, is at the end of the day is that you don't want to get your heart broken again. So you're allowing yourself to make up reasons and excuses for why you won't put yourself out there, for why you won't do something new, for why you won't try something new. So this, honestly, the deceptive energy at this time is you. Yeah, it's time to, like I said, that residue. The past few readings, it's been like a residue that's trying to be like at the bottom. You know, it's like a settling energy, and that could be part of your story too. You just tend to settle on what you think is good enough, or what you think society will accept, and you trade in your happiness for an illusion. And the divine is trying to help you with that. With Virgo energy, perhaps you're too overly critical. Perhaps you are such a perfectionist that you don't allow the space for someone to be free, because you don't allow yourself to be your full self. So every little thing just irritates you. Like, oh, I can't stand the way they do this. So I can't, like, nitpicky. Like I said, you're finding reasons to deter this new start because you're fearful of your past coming back. But it's going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy if you continue on this path, because you're just going to create it by law of attraction. So I'm going to pull a card from the Isis Oracle deck. Wings of Isis, uniting with the angelic self. I'm seeing the lone wolf time is over. Like maybe you felt like you were a lone wolf. Portal of light, she glides on wings through time and space. So I'm going to briefly read through both of these. Boom. Okay, so this is the card that peeked out. But these cards came out, and I was literally like, I spoke on it a little bit, like, you know, going within with the rest of the divine was like, no, I'm gonna need for you to read this one. So the Dark Goddess calls you to her inner chamber where she holds a test and a gift for you. The test is your willingness to meet and release the fears within that have been secretly holding you back. The gift is freedom, peace, opportunity, and prosperity in all its forms. Will you accept her call? Your time for deeper initiation is here. When the Dark Goddess calls you, it is a life-changing experience. It is not always easy, but the rewards for those brave enough to answer her call and enter her inner chamber are tremendous indeed. The rewards are a life lived more fearlessly, the gift of loving and being just who you are in truth, without having to impress or bow to another out of fear or rejection. It is more important and expansive way to live, and it attracts the bounty of the Dark Mother, her gifts of love, opportunity, peace, and prosperity. Well-being and wisdom. It takes a strong soul to go through this test and into the liberation it delivers, but you are ready, dear initiate of the light. The Dark Goddess calls you to initiation when you have been working on your own shadow, bringing your whole self to light, right? And we have the portal of light and the wings of Isis, so you haven't been doing it alone. This is like a divine calling. This is a divine transformative initiation for your life, not only just for your life, but for your bloodline. The Dark Goddess calls you to initiation when you have been working on your own shadow, bringing your whole self to light. During such times, we often need help as shadow work can be uncomfortable, painful, or just quite difficult to undertake as we are working with unconscious material, trying to bring it into the light of our conscious awareness. Working with the shadow, the parts of us that we have deemed unlovable, or the parts that seem too marvelous to actually be us, requires courage. It's like, you're so amazing, you just can't believe how awesome you are. The Dark Goddess will call you when your own shadow needs healing and integration, when something within is holding you back, when instead, if acknowledged and brought into the light of awareness, it could actually help you move forward. Often the shadow element that needs integration when the Dark Goddess is present is power in some form or another. It may be personal power, spiritual power, or your relationship to power that needs to change for you to blossom and for life and its gift to manifest more abundantly for you. So a lot of times people who have been dominated or have gone through cycles of narcissism, or as a child just saw power as something negative, they reject their own inner power. They reject their authority, their leadership, because they feel like it will manifest in the same way that they experienced it. But the point of your I'm hearing survival. The point of your survival, the point of you making it to this point, was for you to transform how power is perceived by others by the way that you deliver it in a just and balanced way. The Libra card of justice was one of the first cards to come out. So it's time for you to deliver power in a just way. Where are we here? It may be personal power. Becoming more powerful does not necessarily mean gaining more force. More often for advanced souls, this actually means surrendering our will into alignment with greater forces of divine will, allowing us to consciously participate in the flow of life, sensing the signs and nudges that lead us towards our greatest manifestation of the soul of this lifetime. So this is you allowing the divine to have that bird's eye view over each and every one of our lives, and to say, hey, I know you thought this direction was what you wanted, but have you considered this? How about this one? Right? And that's what we were talking about, that gentle releasing, right? So we wouldn't have to experience such an explosive tower moment. Often when we are reclaiming our power and defining for ourselves what it is to be powerful, we are confronted with fears of loss, failure, abandonment, and rejection. It can be painful at times, but accepting and releasing the pain brings such deep relief and happiness to the self. It is good to confront these fears with a loving and firm approach and be open to taking risks and growing anyway. Okay, so for someone just came through, it's like you felt like in the past you have built someone up in a relationship, or some sort of loving interaction, a friendship, or maybe even a marriage. You sort of lost yourself. I'm feeling that, what's that, Wait Until Exhale movie? You remember when Angela Bassett's character basically left her dreams and built her husband up. He has this multi-million-dollar company. Not only does he leave her, but he tries to leave her with nothing. And she had to fight and fight to get what she deserved, because she was an equal partner in the building of that business. And so for some of you all, that is your story. And you fear being taken advantage of again because you have built yourself a firm foundation. So that is being acknowledged here as well. It is good to confront these fears with a loving and firm approach and be open to taking risks and growing anyway. Okay, one more paragraph. This is what Isis as the dark goddess teaches us: not to be afraid, to go into the dark places and the difficult feelings within. They may seem ugly at first, yet if we allow ourselves to go there with some conscious awareness in place, we can realize that these parts of us just need love and acceptance. Those parts that we once those parts that we once reviled often blossom and turn into our greatest asset, in a more conscious, helpful version of themselves. We need radical trust to do this inner work and to take her initiation. Dark Goddess will support and nurture you through her tests as she guides you to receive the gift of more of yourself, no longer shackled in fear and hidden away, but ready to be in the world with brightness and vigor. This is beautiful. So yeah, this is just like slowly releasing. And quite frankly, like I said, like I saw that card at first, but then like these other two, I kept shuffling. I was like, enter the dark chamber. I was like, we done so much healing work. What are you talking about, enter the chamber again? And it's just like, yeah, because you to get all this, you got to go back in this chamber. It's something. It's something. And just stay strong, collective. I know it may be frustrating, you know, to feel like, oh, it's just work after work after work. Another dark night of the soul after another dark night of the soul. But you're really exercising your own demons. You're really exercising the parts of you that will rise up later and sabotage what you've worked so hard for. So it's best to get them all out now, you know, best to transform them and transmute that energy now. Okay, so thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. If you gained more insight from this reading or found something helpful, please like this video, as it does help our channel greatly. If you would like to book a personal reading, that link is in the description box below, www.TotalUnderstandingTarot.com. If you would like to tap into our live tarot readings, follow us over on Instagram at Pharaohs Rise. And also crystals. Okay, I'm hearing crystals. Grab you some clear quartz would be very helpful. Meditating with clear quartz is very helpful. That's also how you can have help during this time of transformation and initiation. And it doesn't mean you're not enough as you are. It doesn't mean that something is wrong with you or you're not ready for what it is. You're ready to move into this next step. You're ready to acknowledge I'm feeling like the boogeyman behind the door that's preventing this, that's keeping this blockage going. You're ready for that. Okay, you're ready to step into this beautiful relationship that's ready to blossom here. But it's like one more barrier, like one more door. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't know. I guess it's like a labyrinth, you know? You've been in the labyrinth so long, opening up all these doors, you feel like, oh, just one more door. I'm being in the same place again. I've done this so many times. And the divine is saying, this is the one though. So grab you some stones, black tourmaline, black obsidian, get you some amethyst, to keep your psychic energy clear, to keep your crown chakra clear, and to keep you tapped in, because this is an amazing journey that you're on, and you deserve all the fruits of your labor. So bask in that knowledge, bask in the love of the divine, and bask in the love that you have started to begin to give yourself. And ease up on yourself, be a little more gentle during this time, and that'll make the process a lot smoother, okay? So much love and light to you. I'm wishing you all the best. Namaste.